The seventh law of exponents is about rational exponents. Now, the idea is this. If you have a to the power m over n, which means the exponent is a fraction, all right? So the exponent is a fraction. So you got a base m over n. The exponent is a fraction. Then the numerator is the exponent. So if you rewrite it, you write it. The numerator of that fraction m becomes the exponent, and the denominator becomes the root. So if this is whatever this is, goes on the root side. So let's try this out. Okay, let's just try this out. So the numerator is the exponent, and this is the root. So can I say that this is the if I put a 9, it's 9 to the power 1, and it's the square root of that, and the square of 9 is just 3. All right. Okay, let's just see if we got that right. So we're gonna put a square root. We're gonna put a root sign. We're gonna put our base. Now this 1 is gonna go here, and this 2 is gonna go there. So this is the square of 25, which is just 5. Okay, we're gonna start with the third again. Put our base here, the 1 over here, and the 3 over there. So that's just the cube root of 8, which is 2. Alright, okay, so we're making sense of this. Now for this one, let's put a third here, and let's start with our base. So the 16 goes here. Now, what we've been doing is we've putting the exponent here, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. But in order to make some of these questions easier to solve, I'm going to do it a little differently. The 4 is still going to go here, but the 3 is going to be outside of that answer. Now, why am I doing it like that? All right. So the reason is because we can find the fourth root of 16. That is 2. And you can just cube that by bringing that cube to the next line, and that becomes 8. It's easier to solve it sometimes when the root is done first. So let's try that again. Put a third, put your base. The 3 goes here. So you know the cube root of 27. So let's say we do that first. We can square it second. And the cube root of 27 is 3. And then we square that, which gives us 9. Alright, maybe you should just pause the video and try this one. But we put a third, 32, and we put this 5 over there. Then we put a bracket and square it because of the 2 there. The first root of 32 is 2, and then if you square that, it becomes 4. Right? Let's try this one. So this one here, third x square root, right? And that's pretty much fine. The 1 is invisible, so we're going to stop putting it there. 9, so third, or is that an A? Ish, you never know with these things, eh? Okay, but anyway, let's assume it's a 9. And that's a square root. So the square root of 9. And then you cube that. The square root of 9 is going to be 3. And then if you cube that, it's going to be 27. But if that was an A, how would you do it? So if this was an A, to the power 3 over 2, it would be the square root of a cube. So in this case, we're leaving it like that because you can't really solve it. So we just put this exponent under the root. For this one, so for this one, you can do root sign 81, put your 4 and cube it. And your fourth root of 81 should be 3, and then you cube that, and that's going to give you 27.